Hey everyone, it's Lisa Davis from Lisa Davis Body Construction. I want to talk about jumping for longer periods of time today. I've got some pointers that I think can really help because a lot of people struggle when they first start learning to jump rope, being able to do so for more than a minute or two before we get so winded we can't continue. I came into this as a runner. That's how I got into jump rope, to overcome my plantar fasciitis. But I was already a long distance runner and I was fast. So I came into it with really good cardiovascular fitness, but it's still a different beast and it can be really frustrating. So here's some pointers that I think can help. The first thing that I think is super important is to have realistic expectations, because a lot of times we have seen jump rope videos or seen other people doing it and we think we're going to just pick right up and do exactly what they're doing. And sometimes people do, and sometimes we really struggle. So keep your expectations low. Tip number 2 is to have good form, and that includes the right length of rope and the right type of rope. I would not be using a leather rope or a lightweight rope. Definitely go with PVC or a beaded rope. I'll put some links below for the kind that I use. I usually use dope ropes. And this is a 5mm PVC rope. And that's what I started with. But a lot of new jumpers start with a beaded rope because it moves slower through the air and it gives more feedback. So they're able to feel how it's going. But I used a PVC because I like to be fast. I was trying to get my heart rate up and keep it up. And I was able to do that better with a PVC rope. Second part of that is you want it to be the right length. So stepping on one foot, I will also share a video below that I use to say how I always size my ropes. But in short, I don't use the handles. I step on one foot and the rope alone comes to my waist. In my video, I explain why I don't use my handles, but some people do. Some people say bring your handles all the way up under your armpits. That's too long for me, because if your arms are out to the side, and this is part of the second pointer, is we got to have good form. And you can't have good form with too long of a rope or too short of a rope, because with too long, your arms will be out to the side and you won't have control of your rope and you won't be able to do any good tricks or go fast. So you want your elbows in and your hands turning at the wrist near your hips. And again, at the wrist. A lot of new jumpers, I remember well doing this, that I thought that I should let the momentum of the rope turn it or turn from my shoulders. And I even thought that turning at the wrist could maybe cause things like carpal tunnel syndrome. It's not true. You do need to turn from the wrist. So I know I hit that bush, so I'm going to turn my mat a little bit. This is just an old yoga mat. Since I'm traveling, I like to bring a mat to protect my rope and cushion my body. So this is just an old mat that I do for that. Anyway, notice my form. This is a basic bounce. If you keep doing double bounces, I was trying to do one. Try to get past that and just do one jump only. So basic bounce is here. Okay, but notice my wrists are near my hips, my elbows are in, and I'm still hitting that bush. Anyway, that's the proper jump rope form. If your arms are out to the side, not good. So another pointer part of this tip is maybe try jumping in a mirror so you can see what you look like versus what I look like, or another person jumping rope that's good at it. I've even seen people with really successful workout channels and they've got poor form. I don't understand how I don't know. Anyway, I don't have very many subscribers, but I know how to hold my rope. So there's that. And make sure that you are doing it this way as well. Tip number 3 is you want to make it fun for yourself, enjoyable. So I always have a playlist of music that I really like. I talked about my mat, but that's going to make it more fun for me because it's more comfortable. I enjoy not hurting, and this provides some padding. Along that line, as I get older, I want my feet to be more comfortable. So I'll share the shoes that I like. I have narrow feet with high arches. So I like these, the Hoversonics. These are the 6s. The 7s have come out now, and I also have those. I like them even better than the 6s. I didn't like the 5s, the Hoversonic 5. But if you have narrow feet and high arches, you may also like these. So enjoy it, make it fun. I also have some videos on my channel where I do choreography with my workout. So I have a song and some choreography, and that makes it fun too. I really enjoy doing those kinds of workouts and just kind of let myself just go for however long, usually an hour for me, because I'm that person. I can admit it, but I just enjoy it, and that's what we want. We want it to be fun. Last of all, keep your expectations in check. I kind of touched on that in the beginning, but if we expect to come out of the gate and just suddenly be able to be professional at this, we're probably going to get discouraged and quit. If you're a runner or any other kind of a fitness person, think of the principle of periodization. We want to gradually increase. When you come to the gym and start lifting weights, you don't suddenly head for the 100-pounders. You start maybe with 5, 10, and work your way up. And with running, we increase our distance about 10% per week. And that helps us avoid injury and discouragement. And we gradually increase our distance and our fitness at the same time. The same principle is going to apply here. You could get injured if you're not careful. So do a minute of jump rope. If you're lifting weights or doing the elliptical or whatever else, do that. Stop and do 1 minute of jump rope. Then do that 3 to 5 times during that workout. And then the next week you'll increase your jump rope period by 10%. You will get stronger. You're increasing your cardio at the same time, and you will avoid getting so discouraged. I'm kind of a perfectionist at heart, so it's hard for me to just, rein in my expectations. So these are pointers that I've used. They've helped me, they've served me well, and I've learned to love jump rope. Yes, I still love running here and there, but I get all my cardiovascular needs met with jump roping. I think I'm in better shape now, and I just turned 58 years old. Happy jumping. If you have any questions, drop a line in the comments. I'll be glad to help you.